As a healer or somebody who has awakened within them our innate, sometimes latent powers to heal, powers to empathize, powers to set into motion paradigm shifts within people, within places, you may experience that you're called to certain places, that you find synchronicity in certain places, you find yourself being gravitated, or you're being pulled towards a particular place. You may find that you felt a pull towards a particular place, but you may have ignored it, or you may have just let it go, and then that pull comes back again because there is a connection. Throughout, folks, you will find that for some of you who are here to set into motion healing, to initiate, to allow the passing off of dense energy, density, conditioned existence, and to bring new shifts with the new age, new ways of thinking, new ways of being, you'll find that certain places are almost in themselves using the people that inhabit them call for you. A place has its own spirit, it'll have its own energy, it'll have its own connection to all that is, it'll have its own web of connections to all that it has been connected to. So for example, if it's a house, the house is also a being of consciousness. Even the house has consciousness, and the energy of that house will call to your energy. You may have had a certain connection with this place, not now, maybe before, or you may have something in you that the energy of the house needs, or the spirit of the house needs. Or there may be unfinished work, which is why you're there. So as a healer, folks, because you're fluid, you're open, you're empathic, you can feel things, you're highly sensitive, you take the call. You get the call, you go into these places, and there is nothing to fear about. You go into these places and you know exactly what to do. You can feel it. You can feel it. You will end up in places that you'd never even thought of. Suddenly there might be a house that comes up in an area that you never even imagined you would relocate to. You may have clients, you may suddenly meet people that are all connected to one particular place. It might be home, it might be a particular point, where the longitudes and latitudes meet. It might be a particular place, it might be some geographical area that needs your energy, or that you need the energy of, or that there is got to be that, because as we unfold ourselves and we unravel our nature, we also start to connect. Because remember, as you are releasing the densities, you're releasing karma, you're releasing connection, you're releasing connection to conditioned existence. Just the way you would walk back into your childhood for inner child healing, sometimes you also walk back into previous connections. You can call it past lives, Similarly, you could be an active past life, or an active player for somebody else's, or even a home, a place. There could be someone that's not incarnate, So someone that is not informed, that may need a bit of assistance, and you find yourself being pulled towards this place, and you can feel it, yeah. When you have those experiences, personally I have found them extremely humbling, and they've always shown me how little I know. Every time we have that immense connection, or that you're called upon something, and every time you think, okay, this is it, I've now got it, you realize just how we've not now got it, because you never ever really fully get it. As we are that infinite, we are that much more. With that comes that capsule of humility. It is always there. And you see, folks, when you have that feeling, and you know, when I don't know, I don't know. When you know you don't know, you see, then you're not going to rely on I believe or this is how I feel. You're just going to accept, oh, I don't know. But now you know. So when you don't know and you accept, with that kind of humility, you can gain even more wisdom, even more, because your doors are open. The minute we say, I know, doors start shutting. They start shutting just up here. Not that suddenly there's nothing or there's no wisdom for us to access. So folks, a lot of you that may experience relocations, that may experience being called to certain places, that may be drawn to certain places, or certain places are drawn to you, people. Sometimes people may act as a conduit for you to get into certain places. Right, folks? It's a beautiful experience. Embrace it. And as much as possible, know yourself, know your energy, and you'll find that as a healer, the more that you sit in your own self, the more that you sit in your own energy, these things become a lot easier, so that you don't get enmeshed with that dimension and the dimension that is most dominant within you as part of your reality. Sending you so much love as always. A very beautiful space healing experience for you. Stay tuned. I will be speaking about space healing next.